most bizarre foods eaten around the world. Welcome to our culinary adventure, where we'll take a journey around the world to explore some of the most unusual and bizarre foods that people consume. From wriggling insects to foul-smelling cheeses, this list will surely leave you questioning your taste buds. Have you ever heard of a dish so strange and exotic that it made your stomach turn? Well, get ready to discover some of the most bizarre and stomach-churning foods from around the world. From insects to organs, this list will have you questioning the limits of human gastronomy. So grab a barf bag and let's dive in. Number 15. Century Egg China. Our first weird meal comes from China, the place they have a special approach to retaining eggs for weeks or even months. The technique includes coating the egg in a combination of clay, ash, and salt, then letting it take a seed for countless weeks till the yolk turns into a darkish greenish-black color, and the white will become a translucent jelly-like substance. Whether you discover it charming or repulsive, century eggs are one of the weirdest meals in the world. If you ever have the hazard to attempt one, it is truly a journey you may not neglect in a hurry. Number 14. Kasu Marzu, Sardinia. If you are a cheese lover, you would possibly choose to omit this one. Kasu Marzu is a typical Sardinian cheese made from sheep's milk that is deliberately infested with stay maggots. The larvae consume the cheese, breaking down the fat and producing a soft, creamy texture. To consume it, you have to unfold the cheese on bread and devour it alongside the maggots. Some human beings pick to eliminate the maggots earlier than consuming the cheese, while others accept as true that they add a special taste and texture to the cheese. Number 13. Escamos Mexico. Escamos, additionally acknowledged as insect caviar, are a delicacy in shore areas of Mexico. These tiny, yellowish white eggs come from the large black Liameta pum ant and are regularly harvested from their underground nests in the desert. The eggs have a nutty, buttery taste and are normally cooked with butter or oil and served as a filling for tacos or omelets. While the thought of ingesting ant eggs may sound repulsive, Escamos have been a section of Mexican delicacies for centuries and are fairly valued for their special taste and texture. Some people describe the style as compared to cottage cheese or pine nuts, with a barely crunchy texture. Number 12. Shirako, Japan. Shirako, additionally recognized as white children, is a delicacy in Japan that consists of the sperm sacs of male cod, anglerfish, and pufferfish. The sacs are a milky white color and have a creamy, custard-like texture. Shirako is normally served uncooked with soy sauce and a garnish of grated daikon radish. While the thinking of consuming fish sperm would possibly sound off-putting, Shirako is fairly valued in Japanese delicacies and is regarded as a luxurious and pricey delicacy. The dish is stated to have a delicate, candy taste with a barely salty aftertaste. Number 11. Hakarl, Iceland. Hakarl is a common Icelandic dish made from the fermented meat of the Greenland shark. The meat is generally buried in the floor and left to ferment for countless months earlier than being hung up to dry for numerous extra months. During the fermentation process, the meat produces a robust ammonia-like odor that is frequently in contrast to rotten cheese or urine. Despite its pungent aroma, Hakarl is viewed as a countrywide delicacy in Iceland and is frequently served as an appetizer. The meat has a tough, rubbery texture and a strong, salty taste that can be overwhelming for some. Hakarl is usually washed down with a shot of Brennivin, a common Icelandic schnapps that is frequently referred to as Black Death due to its excessive alcohol content. The aggregate of the robust alcohol and the pungent style of Hakarl can be pretty a shock to the machine for those who are now not accustomed to it. Number 10. Balut, Philippines. Balut is a popular afternoon meal in the Philippines that consists of a fertilized duck egg that has been boiled and eaten with salt, vinegar, and chili. The egg is commonly boiled for about 20 to 30 minutes till the embryo interior is utterly formed, with the duckling's feathers, beak, and bones all visible. Despite its appearance, balut has viewed as a delicacy in the Philippines and is stated to have a rich, flavorful taste. It is regularly eaten up as a snack or as an accompaniment to beer, and is in particular famous in the course of galas and different celebrations. Number 9. Escamos, Mexico. Escamos, additionally acknowledged as Mexican caviar, are fit for human consumption larvae of the large black Liameta pum ant that is discovered in the deserts of Mexico. The larvae are generally harvested from the roots of agave vegetation and are regularly eaten as a delicacy in typical Mexican cuisine. Escamos have a nutty and buttery taste and are usually organized by using sautéing them with butter, garlic, and chilies. They can be eaten on my own as a dish or served as a filling for tacos, burritos, and different Mexican dishes. Number 8. Fried Brain Sandwich USA. A fried talent sandwich is a dish that originated in the Midwestern United States, especially in the states of Indiana and Kentucky. The sandwich is made from slices of cow or pig intelligence that have been battered and deep-fried, then served on a bun with mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato. While the fried genius sandwich used to be as soon as a famous dish in the region, it has emerged as much less frequent in current years due to issues about the fitness dangers related to eating animal intelligence tissue. There is a chance of contracting variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, an uncommon and deadly neurological disease that is induced using the consumption of contaminated animal products. Number 7. Rocky Mountain Oysters. Mountain oysters are not oysters at all, but rather bull testicles that have been sliced and deep-fried. While the dish may sound unappetizing to some, it is a popular snack in the western U.S., and it is often served at rodeos and other outdoor events. Number 6. Balut, Philippines. Balut is a famous road meal in the Philippines and different Southeast Asian countries, and it is regarded as a delicacy. It is a fertilized duck egg that is incubated for about 18 days, then boiled and eaten whole, consisting of the in part developed embryo inside. The egg is normally served with salt and vinegar or chili and garlic and is frequently eaten up as a snack or as a meal accompaniment. The part developed duck embryo is tender and gelatinous, with a texture that can be in contrast to custard, whilst the yolk and egg white have a style comparable to a hard-boiled egg. Number 5. Kasu Marzu, Italy. Kasu Marzu is an ordinary Sardinian cheese that is recognized for its uncommon instruction method. It is made from sheep's milk and is left to ferment for countless months till it turns tender and creamy. What makes Kasu Marzu unique, however, is the addition of stay cheese mites, which are deliberately brought into the cheese to ruin its fat and provide it with an awesome flavor. The cheese is frequently fed on with bread or crackers and is stated to have a robust and pungent taste. Number 4. Fried Tarantula, Cambodia. Fried tarantulas are a famous avenue meal snack in Cambodia, and they have come to be a famous delicacy amongst adventurous vacationers as well. The tarantulas are generally caught in the Cambodian countryside, cleaned, and then fried till crispy. Number 3. Rocky Mountain Oysters, United States. Rocky Mountain oysters, additionally recognized as prairie oysters, are a special and weird meal item that is famous in shore areas of the United States, especially in the western states. Contrary to their name, Rocky Mountain oysters are now not absolutely oysters, however, as a substitute dish made from the testicles of bulls, sheep, or pigs. Number 2. Fugu, Japan. Fugu is a kind of pufferfish that is viewed as a delicacy in Japan. However, additionally one of the most unsafe meals in the world due to the presence of a lethal toxin in its organs. The coaching of fugu is pretty regulated in Japan, and solely licensed cooks are allowed to put together and serve it. Number 1. Surströmming, Sweden. Surströmming is an ordinary Swedish dish that consists of fermented Baltic Sea herring that is canned and left to ferment for at least 6 months earlier than being consumed. The fermentation technique consequences in a pungent smell that is regularly described as being comparable to rotten eggs, ammonia, or even a chemical weapon. And that's it for our list of the 15 most bizarre foods eaten around the world. From the fermented fish of Sweden to the deadly delicacy of Japan, we've covered some of the most unique and adventurous foods out there. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our list. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for future videos, be sure to let us know in the comments below. And as always, please like and subscribe for more content like this.